So hi, we are very late. We're almost on clue 3, but we're gonna make our clue 1
We all know that
episode.
I'm nowhere near done, so this is my clue 1 episode and her extended. Well, my extended clue 1 and her clue 2.
No, we'll do another clue 2. We'll try Friday or something.
I'll not be on clue 2 on Friday.
No,
Maybe,
but that's okay.
I mean, maybe
we'll still talk about it. Maybe you'll be like starting it.
I could be starting it.
There you go. That's fine. Just bring it to Florida. I still don't know what that trip's gonna look like anymore. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Okay,
I had a very stressful week. My child had a fever all week, like literally on and off all week, and
I felt so bad for her.
I kept ripping things out, and I got super stressed about other things. And there was knitting, but it all got ripped because I would get stressed out and I'd hate it and I'd rip it back out again. It's not. So are we talking about clue 1 now?
Yeah, we can talk about clue 1.
Okay. I don't think it's hard.
It's not hard. It was the controversy, which I don't want to go too much into. Like, if you know, you know. If you don't, you can look it up. It's a whole thing. But he had to revise clue 1, which he's never had to do before. So I'm not going to show mine. I wasn't too far into it. Like, I wasn't even halfway done with clue 1 when we got the notification that it was being changed.
Yeah.
I think he handled the situation very, very well.
Yep.
I really do. I understand people being disappointed with, like, I didn't see what other people saw, and I thought it was fine. I thought it was beautiful. But
yeah,
we just chose to scrap it and start over and do the
revised,
the new and now only version of clue 1.
Yes. My disappointment with it is I hate counting, and so now I have to count everything, and I struggle with counting now.
There's a lot of counting and purling now,
and I feel like that is my only issue. Is I was pretty confident with clue 1. Like, I felt really good about it, the original one, and I don't obviously care that I had to rip it out. Like, I think, it is what it is. I personally did not see it, but I obviously understand, like, once you see it, like, once you're told that it's there.
Once we saw it.
Yeah, so I couldn't in good conscience keep it.
Like, there was one orientation of the square where I was like, I definitely see it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the finished product orientation will be.
Yes.
And if other people see that and that's what they see,
yeah,
is it worth it just because I'm not the one who saw it?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, we're just gonna start over and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, I'd love to blame that on why I'm nowhere near, but it's really the fact that I can't count.
On my clue 2, I couldn't count. And so I didn't rip back a ton. I did have to rip back some because I ended up dropping stitches and they were like rows back. And I don't know how I kept knitting without noticing. I don't know. But I did. So I had to rip back a little. I had to rip back a couple repeats. Yeah, not even rows, just repeats. So, but I will show you mine is a finished clue 1 and a little over half finished clue 2. So this square in the middle is clue 1, and then this outside portion is clue 2. When will I post this? I probably will post it tomorrow. So I guess we'll put like maybe a spoiler for clue 1 and clue 2 on it.
Yeah, because I mean, you can kind of tell what you're going for now with the clue 2, and I feel like that's a spoiler. Like, once I can kind of figure out where we're heading, but I do like the geometric shapes.
But this is where he said that there was like chevrons in here, and I mean, like right here I could see it, and like if this is gonna, because none of this is bound off, this is all on scrap yarn. So unless like we're gonna keep going with like a curvy, I don't really see a chevron right now.
No, I don't see a chevron.
So, and the name of the section is chevron. I would have called it like eyelets.
Yeah,
but that's just me. but
I like that you see like the square and then there's like the circles.
Yes. Oh, and I did do his mohair dare. So in my eyelet rows, okay, I guess this is just going to be clue 1 and clue 2.
I told you that's what it was going to be.
Because I'm too far into clue 2. So in my eyelet rows, I added mohair. So it is going to be a very pink shawl. And looking at it on camera, is it darker?
No,
Actually,
I don't
it's
think
pretty
so.
good.
I think it's pretty good.
Anyways, I really like it. It's very pink.
It is it's very pretty.
I will say, I think this is his easiest shawl pattern that I've knit. So I did bring my other two that I've knit. So this is my shawlography. This was the first one I did. And I love it. I really do. I wear it a lot.
I do wear that one a lot. I like the colors.
You too. So this was shawlography from 2 years ago. Don't ask me which year it is. I can't think. And then this was Twists and Turns from last year. And my issue with this one is it is very, very long. And I don't know how to wear it.
Let me see. I'm going to put it on. It's not going to go with my sweater at all.
But
do what I do to Lily with hers.
You know,
I don't think it's a shawl. It's like an oversized scarfie.
I mean, you could, yeah.
It still is a lot of. It's a lot. It's a lot.
But
can we tuck it maybe?
The things I love about this one is this little wave, and I love that I did it in blue. I didn't do that on purpose. It was just the color, but there's a wave in here.
Excuse me, now I'm coughing.
It's the fibers. She's choking on fibers.
Yeah, actually, quite literally, I took a deep breath.
Okay, I'll try to get this off you now. You like nodded that around.
I did not. I'm good at nodding.
I'm going to talk about the different sections.
Fine.
Okay, things that I do like about the shawl. I do like this braided section. I like that part. This little flappy thing at the bottom, I don't understand it, but whatever.
I don't know how to wear it, so I don't know how to wear it.
I don't know how to wear it, so I don't wear it. I do love my colors though.
Just give it to your kids.
I could. They probably play with
Lily
it.
told me today though, she's like, Mom, I don't like this shawl anymore. I just don't want to wear it. I know.
Dare you?
For sure.
So this was Twists and Turns. It's not my favorite. Oh, I did like this part too. So he had you do an I-cord. This was just your little extras that you could do. You didn't have to do that part. And then you just kind of like wove it through your cable.
That's cute.
But I thought it was cute. I do like the shawl. Like, it's a pretty shawl. It's just I don't know how to wear it.
So you went away from the blue theme this year, by the way.
I did. I did that on purpose because my past... I mean, this one...
It's still blue.
Is this our sage?
I don't know, probably.
I think it's our sage color. I don't remember. I think this wasn't mom jeans. This was the color I was going for mom jeans, and then
Ended up being different.
I think it was jean jacket.
Oh, sure.
Or is that what I wanted to call mom jeans? I don't remember. I have no brain, sorry. But I do know this is our khaki.
It looks more pink.
I don't know.
I don't know, just the way it looks right now.
It's not.
There's
no pink in this at all. Because this was only a 3-color shawl. Yeah, I don't know how to wear it. Did we drop stitches? I don't remember. There was one part on one of these shawls. No, it was this one. Where I don't remember where, but you dropped down stitches and it literally like almost had a heart attack doing it. I was like, no, I'm gonna drop something. No.
Do something I don't want to do. Yeah.
So how am I feeling? This is, I think, my favorite pattern so far. Dare I say it?
Good.
Dare
I'm
I
not
say
done
it?
yet.
I'm not done yet. There is like a little straight line. So is it gonna go this way? I don't know. Is it gonna be? I don't think it's gonna be a triangle shawl. Is it gonna be more like a wrap? I don't know. I could just wear that one like a wrap, just like
what I just did.
Yeah, just like bundle up in it. But like that's the problem though. Like I don't think like things tight around my neck.
Well, and
like, I feel like I'm choking, and then you're breathing in the fibers, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Imagine doing that with the mohair.
I was just gonna say like, no mohair. Although
she's not going to take the mohair dare.
I don't like mohair at all. I just don't. I'm sorry.
I have my shirt with it, and I like that. It does get a tad bit itchy, but not as bad as some of my other stuff.
It's not an itchy thing, which I probably wouldn't like that anyways. It is pure I'd sit there and try to pick it apart, and
don't do tweed either then.
I know, I won't.
Sit there and pick up the tweeds.
I would. I don't like those types of fabrics.
So I decided to take the mohair dare because
you have it.
I had it dyed up. So this is the mohair that I paired with everything. It just fit perfectly, and I had it dyed up, and we don't sell mohair. I mean, like, we sell it. It's in the shop. It's just we don't sell it.
Yeah, nobody buys it.
People don't buy it, which is fine. I used it. Actually, I still have 2 more skeins of it.
So if you want bright pink mohair.
Yes. But only 2 skeins. Like, that's all I have. I'm just kidding. I can dye more. I've got, I think, 10 more skeins of mohair.
A lot of mohair.
I know. I'm not. I did a inventory.
Oh, nice.
I think we need more mini skeins.
Probably. Did you? Oh,
I have like 7. Yeah, I dyed those up today. They're drying.
So you should take video of that for your...
I kind of did. I took a video of them in the jar.
Oh, sure. That's cool.
So, well, just 3 of the colors, not 2 of them, because I can only fit 3. I can only fit 3 of the mason jars that I used to dye mini skeins in my pot at a time. Because I'm not buying a bigger one because we just don't sell enough.
Yeah, kind of worthless.
And I also don't think it would fit on my burner anyways. I use like a burner plate, and it's very small. It does its job, so I'm not complaining. But like if I use our biggest pot, it doesn't boil. Which it shouldn't anyways. You should not boil your yarn. Because then it can felt and
look like mohair. Just kidding.
No.
That's what makes me think of they all look the same. Just kidding. If you love mohair, no hate.
Listen,
it's not my favorite.
I knit the rocket tee with mohair. I am knitting this with mohair. I have a pattern from Dragon Horde Designs for her Sanderson sweater, which is a DK held with mohair. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it with the mohair though, just because it has a higher neckline.
Ooh, nope.
And I don't know how my chest and my neck will react with the mohair.
I would say I'd probably just break that. Ooh, as I'm messing up the mic.
I can't remember. I think the only issue I have with my rocket tee is when I get like a little sweaty, and then it like sticks to me, and then like I feel it.
I sweat
which
a lot,
is not my
so
favorite. I don't sweat a lot, so
that would be terrible. I would
but
die.
we had a pretty hot summer, so I'm really hoping that means that we do not have a very cold winter because it's already cold. We kind of skipped fall.
We didn't get a fall. Let's be real here. This is my square, by the way.
I love her square. I love her colors. I may cut out a lot of that chat.
That's fine. Cut out most of it. So this is my square. The colors are, I think, a little harder to see on camera. They're very close to each other when I add the darker green. Hopefully tomorrow. I work tomorrow, so it should be a little easier. You'll see the contrast a little better. But
Does your circle tighten up?
No, because I just did the
one,
okay. So I'll sew it together. So so like he showed a way, like, so once you finish, you can actually just weave that back in. So
I did the complicated way.
It wasn't that complicated. I actually did that one like 10 times because I kept restarting. But then I couldn't find a crochet hook, so I'm like, I'm just going to do the knit one. It's really not a big deal.
I kind of wish I would have done this one instead. This is the pinhole cast on.
Okay. Well, I like that because it's tighter.
Yeah. So I lost a needle. Wow. So this is a muscle something, muscle burr. I don't know how to pronounce it. Everyone pronounces it a little different. By Isolde Teague. My sister-in-law just asked me to make a hat for her son. And I was like, of course. So how are you feeling about the shawl?
If I could count, it would be a lot better.
Seeing where it's going, like, are you excited?
I am actually. Like, I do really like this. It's really pretty. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
Which I was surprised. I was like, okay. And this square, if I could count, would not be bad. Like I can get through like 3 colors in one night. Nice. Like it's not hard. It's just that I have a problem and I rip it out.
Stop ripping it out. Just fix it. Just fudge it. I've had to do that with my eyelet rows. Like I'll go to do the eyelet rows and then I won't end at the right spot for this middle section. And so then I'm like, I'll either decrease or I'll add a stitch.
And I did that on one of the rows now. I'm like, I'm so done ripping this thing out.
Yeah, you just get
too much. I'm like, I know how to make stitches now, that's been really cool. Cool. Like I know how to make that left leaning stitch and the right stitch and then just the make one. I was like, this is easy. I can just throw this stitch in, especially if I haven't dropped one yet. My problem usually comes in when I'm dropping stitches and then trying to re-get them and I don't and then they just don't look right. And I'm like,
they just don't. I'm not gonna lie. Like when it's in garter and you pick up a stitch because you're pulling it,
And I was like,
it doesn't
this
look
is
right.
ugly. And I dropped it down like four rows, which is what happened because I was on my last.
I mean, I think I dropped a stitch right there.
Oh, yeah. Or
they
like,
just look different.
And then I end up, like, if I go to take it off my needles and then pull down, then I end up twisting all my stitches. And I'm like, so I think I'm just going to have to accept the fact that it's just not going to be perfect. And
It's going to be beautiful.
I'm just going to start singing that song from the God, though. It's not symmetrical or perfect, but it's beautiful. And it's mine. Sorry, guys.
All right.
So
where do you think we're going from here? Because these stitches right here are going to be on hold. And then once I kind of get it back, I can't really hold this up, sorry. I mean, those stitches are going to be on hold on the other side too.
Let me just have this back.
It's going to be like,
oh, like a rocket ship?
Kind of. Like a rectangle almost. I mean, it could be a rectangle. It could be a triangle that we then like fold down.
Oh, that's cute.
I like that.
Oh, I like that. I'd keep it there. Like, I'm done, guys.
We're done. We're done with this.
This is my triangle.
I don't think it's going to be there. I don't know.
So. Well, we've got some circles. We've got some squares. There's got to be some other shapes that we're pulling in because I like.
Well, these are triangles.
Oh, yeah. But I'm saying even like this. So we have
like really see it's down in my lap.
The square part right here, and then we go into a different texture, but it's like circles or ovals.
Circles
over here
in the eyelets.
So I was like, maybe we're gonna pull in some more shapes in the stitches. I mean, I don't
know any more shapes, to be honest.
A heart. Maybe we're making a heart.
How do you make a heart?
I don't know.
What if we do color work?
I will cry. And probably
I'm trying to think. Coming back to like these, I love this section. Like,
I love seeing people's color work. Who's the one that does?
Oh, he's got triangles right here in this one.
Oh, there you go.
I think this looks like it was color work. We got some triangles there. We could do like these little flappy thingies.
Oh,
that's like another textured type thing.
Yeah,
like this is also like kind of geometric.
And that's true.
That was, I think, just slips and knits and pearls.
Okay.
Knits and pearls and slips. They're just knits and slips.
I honestly don't know where you'd go from here.
See, this is what I like about this. I'm like, I like this, but like, we still have 2 more clues left.
That's true.
Like, I could hate it by the end.
We could just end it here then.
Just rip everything back up.
Like, okay,
no, sorry. I can't do that.
You gotta finish it.
I have to finish it.
Right. I will finish it. It may be like 6 months from now, but I will finish.
You know what? That's fine. Even if you don't finish it.
No, I will. I'm like dedicated to finishing it now. I may hate it.
Just finish it by next year when we have to do this again.
Although I saw Amanda's colors, I love them together.
I'll have to look. I'll need to look her up. If you're curious, she's this little mama knits. It's like this dot mama dot.
Has she posted anything?
I don't know. I didn't see it. Where'd you? Oh, you were.
I saw her.
You saw her.
I saw her on Sunday and she was sitting, and I saw like her fall colors, and I was like, I like those together.
They're very cozy colors. I like
they are. And then seeing in the shawl, it just like mine's gonna be more like summery.
Yeah.
Just like
yours kind of springy.
Yeah, spring summer like yours too. Like it just looks.
You know what? Our winters are so dreary. You kind of need a pop of color. Okay.
I know, but hers looked like mine. Like comparatively, hers just looked cozy.
It does look very.
It's colors. Just her colors.
It's her colors and her yarn. It's just.
Oh yeah, it's super soft too. Oh yeah, that's the bouncy yarn.
Yeah, I don't remember her base, so I'm not gonna try to remember.
No,
it was from Bumblebee Acres,
but it's super bouncy. It was pretty cool.
It's so squishy. It's so soft.
Yeah, so
I'm very jealous.
Very much goes with her colors. Like it just looks like something I would want to wrap myself up in.
Yes, I was just gonna say, I just want to wrap it up like a blanket.
Yep.
All right. Well, if you are participating in this make along, let us know what your colors are, how you're feeling about this. I'm excited. I really like it. I think this is my favorite. I did like my shawlography because I remember this was clue 1.
Okay.
And then I don't remember how far down we went for clue 2. This part scared me. This part still scares me. Like I feel like it's gonna break.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
I didn't. This part scared me. But yeah, but I I really like it. I love my colors. I love the way it's turning out. I love seeing everyone's on Instagram. I don't use Ravelry because I don't understand it.
I don't either.
I keep trying to, but like every time I try to go to post, I can't figure out where to post to. And I'm just like, oh, just forget it. I don't get it.
I have the app that I don't use, but
it kicked me out.
Oh.
Like whenever I go into the app, like nothing's there. Like in our library, like nothing will load.
That's weird.
All right. Well, again, let us know how you're feeling. Are you guys excited? Are you scared? Are you just like, I don't understand, but I'm just gonna go with, I'm gonna trust the process.
I think I understand it. That was the hardest thing. Like I had to internalize, like maybe, and that's part of my problem too. I had to sit and internalize the pattern. And I struggled with it until I was able to like, okay, this is how you make this stitch. This is the pattern. And like really get that in. So I stopped reading it and I got more comfortable with the stitches themselves.
I will say, it's very easy to memorize, like each section.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
Oh, this one was. I just, because I don't knit and I don't, like I have my socks that I work on sometimes, which I love my color, except my last two, like the two colors that I'm using. So one is for a pair of socks and it was supposed to be in this, but it ended up being too close to the next one that I'll be using. They didn't set.
No, they didn't.
So I will be knitting probably tomorrow with that color, and my fingers will, like, you can see where how I hold my yarn because my fingers are just green.
Whoa, we'll set it.
We will set it. It's not a problem. I just have to.
So we didn't sell it. Okay, so part of the problem is that she was adding dye, and so like I would look at it and be like, okay, well, and then she was like, she added dye to something. She's like, I'm not going to use this. And I'm like, okay, well, let me just move this over and you can use the dye pot again. But then I didn't realize that the color had not been setting for the 20 minutes that I thought it was.
Sorry.
So
it's my fault. I will take full responsibility of my colors not setting. It's not her dying. It was me getting really frustrated with my colors not doing what I wanted them to do. And turning blue.
I know how to dye. I know what I'm doing.
No, I clearly don't. I'm just kidding. I could if I wouldn't have gotten things so frustrated with it and let them set a little bit longer. And probably add a little bit more citric acid for the super dark colors.
Yeah.
You know, it's a learning process and it'll be fine. Okay.
You know what? I've got like 40, 50 skeins of DQ weight yarn.
Oh.
That's just sitting there. I haven't counted the fingering weight yarn because I use that quite a bit anyway, so
yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm not out.
Okay.
I can still buy stuff.
I know. I'm enjoying knitting. I actually enjoy socks now.
Oh, good. Well, now that you're not doing stripes?
Now that I'm not doing stripes, I felt very confident with my socks by myself, although I just got to the cuff. Or like I finished the cuff. But it didn't take me very long anymore. Like knitting itself is getting a lot faster.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to stop our video.
Okay.
Bye,
guys.
This will be up tomorrow. So Tuesday, the 17th. I think that's the day. We've already learned I'm very bad with days and dates.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep thinking today is Tuesday because I didn't work today. So it would not be Tuesday. I only work on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I think it'll be up tomorrow at about 7 p.m. But I have Vlogtober that will be up at somewhere between 6 and 7 a.m. So we will record her talking about her socks. I brought some stuff to show. So if you're interested, look back at earlier today's video.
All right, well, let me go get my socks then.